Today's video is a real game changer. We are diving deep into the world of finance to uncover the incredible ways that the wealthy make money using debt. But hold on tight, because these strategies might just reshape the way you view borrowing and debt. If you are as excited as I am, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel. Now let's unlock the secrets behind the ingenious methods rich people use to make money from debt. Welcome to Lux King. Real estate mastery. Mastering real estate is all about using borrowed money to make more money. It's like a smart game where you pick and manage properties to grow your wealth. To start, you need to be wise in picking properties. Look for the ones in good areas that could become more valuable over time. This is like planting seeds that will grow into bigger plants. Once you have properties, you become a landlord. You find good people to live in your properties and they pay you rent. This rent money is like your rewards for being a good landlord. But here's where it gets interesting. You don't need all your own money. The money will be easy to get if you find a good deal. After you find a good deal, it will be easy to find an investor. Many investors have money, but they cannot find good deals. You can also get a loan from a bank. This is called leverage. With this borrowed money, you can buy more properties and make even more money. As time goes by, your properties might worth more than when you bought them. This is called appreciation. It's like your plants growing taller and taller. And guess what? You are still making money from the rent your tenants pay you. Plus, your properties are worth more now, so you are growing your wealth. Remember, real estate isn't just about homes. You can also invest in stores, factories, and even new projects. This is called commercial real estate. This can bring you even more money. Being a real estate master means knowing when to buy, how to take care of your properties, and using loans smartly. Keep an eye on how the market is doing and learn about the rules. In the end, mastering real estate is a way to use borrowed money to buy properties, make money from rent, and watch your wealth grow over time. It is like playing a game where you can win with the right moves. Business grow. Imagine you have a little shop that sells delicious cookies. People love your cookies so much that they want more and even more. So what can you do? You can use a special trick called strategic business expansion. This means using money that is not exactly yours, we call it debt, to help your business get bigger. It is like borrowing a little bit of money so you can make even more cookies and sell them to more people. With more cookies and more customers, you can make more money. But hold on, it's not just about making cookies. Big businesses also use this trick. Imagine you have a company that makes fantastic gadgets. You know people want new gadgets all the time, right? So you borrow some money to create a new and even cooler gadgets. When you sell these gadgets, you not only make back the money you borrow, but also extra money called profit. But here's the secret sauce. You need to be smart about it. Just like how you don't eat all the cookies at once, businesses don't use all the borrowed money in one go. They plan really well. They think about where to spend the money so it brings back even more money. It is like planting seeds that grow into big money trees. Sometimes it's a bit like a game of balancing. You don't want to borrow too much so you can still pay back the money. But if you do it right, your business can become like a big, strong tree with lots of branches. That is your empire. Stock market strategies. The stock market is like a big playground where you can make your own coins grow. But here's the twist. Some people have a secret way to make their coins grow faster. It is called margin trading. Margin trading is like getting a little help from a friend. You see, you might not have all the coins you need to buy stocks, but that's okay. You can borrow some extra coins from someone else. With these extra coins, you can buy more stocks that you could with just your own coins. Let's just say you buy stocks from a company that makes super cool gadgets. If the company does well and lots of people want their gadgets, the stock price might go up. When that happens, you can sell your stocks for more coins than you paid. And here's the exciting part. Since you borrowed some coins, your profit can be even bigger. But like any adventure, there are twists and turns. If the stock price goes down instead of up, you still have to pay back the coins you borrowed. This is the risk part. Just like if you borrowed a toy from a friend, you have to give it back no matter what. Being a master at the stock market power play means knowing when to use the secret move and when to be careful. It's like riding a roller coaster. Lots of excitement, but you need to be smart and hold on tight. Remember, this isn't a game for beginners. It's like learning a new level in a video game. You need to understand how it works, learn the rules, and practice before you dive in. And just like any adventure, it is a journey of learning and discovery. But always remember, with a great power comes great responsibility and a little bit of risk too. Private Private equity investments. Imagine you are playing a game when you can become a part owner of a really cool shop. You give the shop owner some of your allowance, and in return you get a piece of the shop profits. Private equity is a bit like that. Rich people use private equity to invest in special shops called private companies. These companies are like hidden treasures not everyone can invest in. When you give your money to a private company, they use it to make their shop even better. Maybe they want to make more gadgets or open new stores, and guess what? You become a part owner of that company. You own a piece of their success. Now here's where it gets even interesting. If the private company does really well, it makes more money, and because you are an owner, you get a share of those extra profits. It's like getting a reward for believing in the company and helping it grow. But wait, there's a twist, a good one. Some people use a little bit of borrowed money, we call it a debt, to invest even more in these private companies. It's like adding extra fuel to a rocket. When the company does well, the extra money you put in can make your profits even bigger. It's like a magic trick that makes your treasure chest grow faster. Of course, like any adventure, there is a challenge. If the company doesn't do well, you might not get as many coins back. That's the risk part. But remember, even the best explorers face challenges, and sometimes you win big. Private equity is like discovering hidden gems and helping them shine brighter. It's a bit like supporting a friend's lemonade stand and getting a piece of lemonade success. It's a way rich people use their skills to turn small investments into big treasure chests. Financing luxury assets. Have you ever wondered how the super rich get those amazing things like fancy yachts, private jets, or even beautiful art pieces? Imagine you are at a magical shop where you can buy all sorts of amazing things. You really want a shiny new bike, but it costs more money than you have right now. What do? You might ask someone to lend you money, and then you promise to give them back later. This is like borrowing money to get what you want. Now imagine this on a much bigger scale. The super rich, like those you see in movies, want to buy really fancy things like huge boats, jets that fly in the sky, or even beautiful paintings. But guess what? These things can cost a lot of money. So what do? They use something called debt. Debt is like borrowing money, just like when you borrowed money for a bike. They borrow money from special places, like banks, to buy these amazing things. This way, they can enjoy their luxurious toys right away. But here's the cool part. They are really smart about it. You see, even though they are borrowing money, they are also thinking about their other coins. They want to make sure they still have enough money for other cool things, like starting new businesses or buying more properties. It's a bit like if you borrow money for the bike, but you also made sure you had enough left to buy ice cream later. The wealthy people do the same thing. They enjoy their fancy things, but they are careful to have enough money for other important stuff. Just like in your magical shop, there is a little twist. They need to pay back the money they borrow plus a little extra called interest. It's like adding a few extra sprinkles on top of your ice cream cone. Venture capital in startups. Imagine you have a friend who wants to build a robot that can do your homework. It sounds really cool, right? But building a robot needs a lot of money. So what can your friend do? Well, this is where venture capital comes in. Venture capital is like a superhero who helps brilliant people turn their fantastic ideas into real things. Wealthy people use their money to help startups. They give their money to these startups so they can buy tools, hire smart people, and make their ideas come to life. It's like giving a little boost to your friend's robot dream. Now guess what? When the robot idea becomes a big success and lots of people want one, the startup makes more money. And because the investor helped in the beginning, they get a share of the profit. It is like a high five for believing in the robot dream. But here's where it gets even better. Rich people sometimes use borrowed money, just like we discussed before. This helps them give even more money to the startups. And when the startups do well, the borrowed money can make the profits even bigger. It's like adding extra magic to make the money grow faster. Of course, like any adventure, there is a twist. Some startups might not do well, and that's the risk part. But just like trying a new game, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn something interesting. Being a master of venture capital means choosing the best startups and helping them grow. You need to believe in ideas and be ready for a bumpy ride, just like a roller coaster. These strategies are not only for rich people, they hold lessons for us all. By wisely navigating debts, we can unlock doors to financial growth and security. If this enlightening journey captivates you, please support us by liking and subscribing. Thank you for joining Lux King, and remember, your path to financial success is waiting to be discovered. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.